Selena Gomez gave a warning about Blake Lively. Travis unfollowed Ryan because he is fed up with the whole drama.
All the backlash she was feeling back then was organic. And it just weakens her case every time she steps out of the house pretending to be happy.
Selena Gomez just dropped the mic on Blake Lively, publicly calling out her manipulative tactics and fake victim act. After Blake dragged Taylor Swift into her legal chaos, Selena had enough and cut ties.
And Selena Gomez was one of those people who allegedly warned Taylor about Blake.
The claws are out, and Blake's carefully staged facade is crumbling fast under real friendship fallout. Let's just take a moment and thank Selena Gomez for what might be the most satisfying long game "I told you so" in celebrity history. Because while the rest of Hollywood was busy sipping Blake Lively's staged charm like it was some overpriced champagne, Selena was off in the corner, side-eyeing the whole situation like a pro.
So everything that is happening now comes as no surprise to Selena. Now that Lively is bringing Swift in a legal drama, Gomez feels she has been justified. That's really where I think this has come about.
Years ago, she warned Taylor Swift that Blake's obsession with being the perfect BFF wasn't friendship. It was branding. And now, that warning has aged better than Blake's courtroom strategy.
Also, Selena Gomez, what did she say? Well, look, Page Six reported it first, and it's as we all thought. The reason why is because of the It Ends With Us messy legal nightmare.
Selena saw it coming. The godmother stunt? Come on. Blake calling Taylor her family, asking her to be the godmother of her kids, making it all look like a warm, fuzzy sisterhood moment? Strategic. It was the PR equivalent of dangling a diamond friendship bracelet in front of a billion-dollar pop star and saying, "Look, I love you. Also, promote my movie." Gomez wasn't fooled.
Loyal people around him that he could trust, not weird snakes like Blake Lively, who wrapped her claws in, which Selena called. We'll get there in a second.
She clocked the manipulation early. She saw how Blake used personal moments as stepping stones to climb the fame ladder, all while carefully manufacturing this image of being relatable, grounded, and completely unbothered. Except now, she is bothered, deeply. And the "It Ends With Us" lawsuit just confirmed everything Selena suspected. Manipulation, control, image obsession. Blake's behind-the-scenes behavior has been exposed like the final reveal in a reality show no one signed up for.
However, Gomez wasn't sold on the close relationship. Selena always found this odd, but she let it be. So everything that is happening now comes as no surprise to Selena.
And look, if that wasn't enough, Blake decided to gift the world with a performance at the Time 100 Gala so theatrical, it should have come with popcorn and a trigger warning. She told a vague story about someone allegedly attacking her mother. And here's the problem. No names, no details, not even a gender mentioned. Just vibes. Now people are speculating that the attacker was a woman, which flips the whole narrative she tried to sell. Selena wasn't buying it, and honestly, neither is anyone else who's been paying attention. Blake stood up there crying about her mom while literally staging paparazzi photos the same week. That's not advocacy. That's emotional clickbait.
And Selena Gomez was one of those people who allegedly warned Taylor about Blake. Now she's feeling a little bit more like, told you so.
Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have been out in public more in the last week than a Kardashian at a camera store. 6 public outings in 1 week. Not 1, not 2, 6. You'd think they were running for office or auditioning for a reboot of America's Next Top Couple.
Have you ever seen this much Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds in your life?
And let's not forget Blake's little fashion Olympics. She changed outfits 3 times in one single day, like she was speed running through a Vogue editorial challenge. Who does that unless you're desperately trying to flood the timeline and erase something you don't want us talking about?
All these just happy photos that just happen to get snapped at the right spot. They are in a massive publicity tour attempting to rebrand the image, and I just find it annoying.
But here's the kicker. All those parades through the city, those robotic grins, the hand-holding that screams, "Look, we swear we're still cute," it's all so painfully staged, it hurts. Daily Mail even caught one of those moments and didn't even bother adding context. Why would they? The photo speaks louder than any caption could. It's giving. We planned this 5 days ago with our publicist and a map. Zero chemistry, zero spontaneity, just pure PR choreography. And the internet, it saw right through it. Go look at any of those posts, they're drowning in comments and not the flattering kind. Social media reactions were 90% negative. That's not a mild cold. That's a full-on flu outbreak of public disapproval. People called them fake, forced, and desperate. And honestly, that's being generous. If you weaponize happiness this aggressively, don't be surprised when the blowback hits harder than your publicist's Botox invoice.
But it's so obvious that it's just a show. It's a parade right now. And it's not working.
And Ryan, let's talk about this guy. This is not Deadpool Ryan. This is Sadpool. Because if Blake is the chaotic tornado at the center of this mess, Ryan is the soggy tissue stuck in its windstream. The man looks like he's being dragged to these events with a cattle prod. Silent, stiff, trailing behind her like a broken Roomba that keeps bumping into bad decisions. You'd think someone with that many tequila endorsements would at least pretend to be having fun. But no, he's out here looking like a malfunctioning cardboard cutout of himself.
They've been out and about non-stop this last week. I think yesterday she was wearing 3 different outfits. She was out again promoting Another Simple Favor at this pizza.
Now, let's dive into the lawsuit drama, because it gets messier. Blake originally tried to throw Justin Baldoni under the bus, accusing him of orchestrating some smear campaign against her during the It Ends With Us promo run. Fast forward to now, that backlash looks like a baby slap compared to the public dragging she's currently getting. The man's probably sipping tea in peace while Blake Lively drowns herself in her own contradictions. Back during the It Ends With Us promo, Blake swore it was all just online toxicity. People were mean, she was a victim. Cut to 2025, and she's getting annihilated again without anyone saying a word against her. The comment section lit up with people asking, wait, wasn't Blake there? Yep, she was. But Henry said what we're all thinking, stay away from the radioactive energy. If your own co-star is editing you out like an ex from their vacation reel, you're not just problematic, you're PR poison.
He was recording Paul Feig and Anna Kendrick, and I saw in the comment section people were like, wasn't Blake there? Well, she was, of course. She wouldn't miss anything in the world right now for not being included with this cast and being in the public eye.
And let's not ignore the biggest irony here. Blake keeps parading around in designer dresses, high heels, and 1,000-watt smiles while simultaneously playing the role of the wronged, damaged woman in court documents.
Message that was brought back to Blake and Ryan: you guys better clear your names. Otherwise, we can't be seen with you because now you're damaged goods. That's how Hollywood works.
You can't claim defamation 1 minute and then moonwalk into a pastel pizza event like you're hosting a brunch with Anna Wintour. This brings us to Travis Kelce. The man said, no thanks, and unfollowed Ryan Reynolds. And trust me, it wasn't accidental. Page 6 confirmed it. Travis dropped Ryan like a Netflix show after season 1.
Travis unfollowed Ryan because he is fed up with the whole drama.
And why? Because the lawsuit drama is now radioactive. It's not just affecting Blake. It's putting people like Travis and Taylor Swift at legal risk just by association. Travis and Taylor were reportedly linked to events surrounding the counterclaims, and insiders are saying they're now laying low in Kansas City, probably the most peaceful place on earth if your name's being whispered in legal circles.
Travis is concerned that he could potentially be questioned too, since he was with Taylor as some of this was going down.
And the decision wasn't just some PR stunt. Travis's inner circle isn't filled with Hollywood yes men and stylists. It's NFL guys, Mahomes, childhood friends, people who know when something smells fishy.
Travis is not fake, and he is not going to pretend to be bros with someone who would throw him or Taylor under the bus, the insider added.
The unfollow wasn't just digital, it was symbolic. Travis Kelce does not co-sign chaos, lawsuits, or fake power couples using their drama like it's a PR cocktail. He's not here to get subpoenaed for someone else's attention campaign.
Sources are coming forward to explain why Travis Kelce unfollowed Ryan Reynolds.
And Ryan Reynolds? Man, if you thought losing Taylor Swift's approval was bad, imagine being unfollowed by the human embodiment of good vibes himself. Travis Kelce is the golden retriever of the NFL, and even he couldn't deal with Ryan's walking cringe tour.
And Travis, at the same time, doesn't want to deal with this nonsense. Like, he's like, who are these fake Hollywood nobodies? I don't want to deal with them. And I gotta say, I do appreciate that about him.
Blake's lawsuit narrative has completely collapsed under the weight of her own delusion. You can't parade around in designer gowns, act like you're starring in your own rom-com reboot, and still cry victim. It doesn't work that way. People have eyes, people have brains, and people can see that this isn't a woman recovering from harm. This is a woman staging a comeback tour while the ink on her legal claims is still drying. Marvel's panic, Disney's court dodging, Ryan's please still like me energy, it all proves this is no PR hiccup. This is a career reckoning. And Ryan, he's spiraling right behind her. The guy who once oozed charm and sarcasm is now reduced to nodding silently at events he doesn't want to be at, with a wife who's determined to fake smile her way through the apocalypse.
Ryan Reynolds was mocking Justin Baldoni, basing the nice pool character on him. That makes Disney look like a bully and Marvel look like a bully, and they definitely don't want that.
Selena Gomez's quiet "I told you so" is the only thing more savage than the entire internet right now. Because while Blake was busy curating a fake sisterhood with Taylor and redesigning the victim role to fit her couture, Selena was playing chess. She clocked the manipulation before it hit the mainstream. And now that everyone else has joined her, she doesn't even have to gloat. The silence is the gloat. And Blake? She really thought red carpets would save her. She thought she could outwalk the scandal, but here's the harsh reality. You can't accessorize your way out of a credibility crisis, no matter how expensive the handbag. And if you think this drama's over, trust me, it's just getting started. Subscribe for the next explosion.